Now, in the manual for the power functions they recommend this 88,000 battery box and a motor and the lights. And when I bought the Helicarrier in the store the other day, they sold me this box, which is the 8293 set, where you get everything in one except the battery pack. It's not the 88000 model in the manual, it's this bigger version. Now, but you've got the same lights, the same motor. You also got a switch, which you don't need, but you could fit if you wanted to. And you also get a little packet of cogs, pieces, obviously for other models. There's the switch for the look of it. Now, but I didn't want to go out and buy the 88,000 battery box, and so I thought, oh, does this fit? And indeed it does, kind of, with a little bit of persuasive engineering. It does mean you have to remove the rear wall of your model, and the battery box will fit quite snugly underneath here, like so. It's even got the two red bars coming out which it hooks onto, so it's almost like it was deliberate. Now, the motor simply fits on the battery box. This is, oh by the way, this is a 6 AA batteries in this, and so the motor will fit on here. Before I do that though, I'll also look at the lights. The lights come on their own wire, and this just plugs in the top, on top of the motor's connector. You've got a Lego piece that holds the wires down, and then there's a lot of wire, these are quite long, before you get to the bulbs, which plug into some L-shaped pieces down here, which I'll show you in a second. But if you do what it says in the manual and you plug this down here in the front, you end up with all this wire in your cockpit, which you've kind of ruined anyway because of the wall, but it is too much wire. What I found best to do, I'm facing this piece this direction and towards the front. I'm going to plug this in one dot behind the beam over here on the ground, so it's on four pieces of Lego studs, and then just lay that down here and plug in my lights. I'll show you where they go in a minute from either direction. And so I've got the power lead laid down the middle, I've got the two lights laid down the middle. I'm going to put the power pack in, just make sure it's turned off, and I'm going to take the first power lead and this is the one for the lights because it's quite tight. Make sure that goes in like that way, and then the one from the motor is a bit longer. Plug that on top. Now we've got a pretty good solution for this pack, so I don't knock it off. Put that back in. Okay, and that's about as neat as I can get it. Now if I show you the other side, with just the two wires going straight to the lights, no wires hanging around in here, and the battery pack, and I turn it on. In the middle, that's turned off, goes both directions, that motor. I'll turn my filming lights off. You can probably see the lights turn on a bit. There we go.